I'm a 20-year-old girl working a full-time job trying to figure out life. I'm currently working in like education recruitment. I work it's not 9 to 5, but it's 7 till 4:30 every Monday to Friday, and I absolutely love my job, which I'm really lucky because I know people hate their job, so I'm really fortunate in that aspect that I love what I do, and I know it's not a forever thing. So like the main thing that's been on my mind is like moving out. Do we stay where we are, like in our little town, which I absolutely don't want to stay here, or do we go to Manchester, which is what we really want to do? We both have family up there. It's a lovely, lovely area. Me and Will are like, do we rent? Do we buy? Do we buy or rent somewhere around here? Or do we buy and rent somewhere in Manchester? It is literally that like constant battle on what is the right thing to do. And I know that there's not a right thing to do, and we've got to do what's best for us. It's just not that easy. Will has his own business. I have a job around here. We don't live together at the moment. We both live with our parents, so like I haven't moved in with him, he hasn't moved in with me, so we are constantly like, we need our own space, we need our own like flat, and a flat is essentially what we want because we don't really want a house yet. That's why we think Manchester would be perfect, because there's a lot to do. It'd be good for Will for his business, and we just love the city, like absolutely love the city, and it is where we want to be. We came back from London today actually, and we came back from Manchester last week, and honestly we feel so depressed coming back home. I know there's worse problems out there. When you want to live somewhere so bad and you're coming away from there, it's horrible. My camera overheated, so it interrupted what I was saying. But yeah, me and Will are just in that predicament, like, do we move away, do we stay here, do we rent, do we buy? It's just a back and forth conversation that we're constantly having. We're weighing up the options, and I know there's no perfect time, and it's like, when do we do it, how do we do it? Not how, because obviously we know how to do it, but yeah, it's stressful. It's so stressful. Will's 25. I know I'm only 20, but I'm so ready to move out. He's moved out before, but he moved back home because he started his business. That desperate feeling of wanting to move out on top of what do we do and making the best decision, and put them together, it's not a good combo. You do want to do the easiest option. The easiest option would be to get somewhere around here, but then, well, why are we going to invest money into around here or pay rent around here if here's not what we want and Manchester is? It's just weighing up the options. I also feel like everyone is doing something different at 20. I know people are still going out partying, they're going travelling, some people are having babies, some people are engaged, some people are moving out. Like, there's so many people doing different things, and it's that pressure of being like in your 20s and I should be here now, and I have older friends and they're all like engaged, not all of them, but they're engaged, they're moving out, they've bought houses, and like as a 20-year-old, I don't know whether you have if you're 20 or you've got older friends and they're a little bit more ahead than you, and you're like, I feel so behind, and then it's that stress. So it's like this constant stress all the time that I'm feeling. I need to always remember that obviously there is people worse off than me, and there's worse problems in the world than trying to move out and moving away. I'm very excited for this chapter of mine and Will's life. I always talk about the future, and I'm so excited to like see what it holds. That sounds really cringe, but like, we will get our flat and we will have that space that we need, so and it'll all be worth it. Like, it's alright to just not have it figured out, and I think that's my point. And you see all this stuff on social media that everyone else has got it figured out when they actually don't. Like, they really, really don't. And I need to remember that sometimes. And all on a life path. Look at my inspirational speaking. You're all on a life path, and what is meant to be will be. So always keep that in the back of your mind. But yeah, have a chit chat about the current situation and how it's normal to not know what to do when you're 20 plus years old. So yeah, I will be uploading a new video every single week, so please stay tuned for that, and they'll be similar to this, and I'll just be documenting the journey, so you'll actually see whether we buy a house, buy a flat, rent a house, rent a flat, move away, stay here. So yeah, so make sure to stay tuned, and I will see you in the next one.